As a designer and a manufacturer, it's our responsibility to look at how we make product. And it's an evolutionary process that we constantly will pay attention to and evolve. Osprey's design philosophy includes not just what we make and how we make it, but why do we make the things we do? And I think it really is to encourage people to get out in the natural world, connect with it for their own personal well-being and protection of the environment. And I think those two things really are probably the underlying factors of why we make the product we make. So the concept really for us in the product is to the most functional, the most durable. You want it to feel classic and timeless. Really what you make your product out of has the most impact in terms of environmental impact. So we use high quality, durable, recycled materials, which means you're using about a 50% less carbon footprint by recycling material rather than using virgin petroleum. The second issue is chemistry, all kinds of things from water repellents to dyes. So we've adopted a blue sign restricted substance list, which promotes using the safest chemistry for the environment and you, the consumer. Many times, how you do something is just as important as what you do. How we make the product, how we treat the whole supply chain from labor to the actual end consumer that gets the product is critical. So we have put in a world-class factory code of conduct. This code of conduct talks about appropriate minimum wage for the countries they're in, maximum work week, health and safety, the right to unionize or gather together. And we have a third-party auditor called We Ethic that goes around to make sure that the code of conduct is being adhered to. And that's just as important as the quality of the product you make is how you treat the people in the supply chain. You build a high quality product, you put the best materials in it possible, you treat your supply chain the way it should be, and then we give you, the consumer, the product, we want to give you that same level of care. So we have our almighty guarantee, which simply says that as long as you own the product for its lifetime, we'll repair or replace it free of charge. And what that means is we have paid attention to quality and durability and ensuring we're keeping that product in use as long as possible. That's its best environmental impact, and serving you as a consumer to make sure you've bought a high quality product and it's with you for your lifetime. So if a product isn't really repairable under our almighty guarantee, we have a couple of different options. One is we work with a group of people called Renewal Workshop, and they're able to do some of the more complex repairs or actually take the materials apart and actually recycle and reuse the raw materials. We also have a program here we call Repair and Share, where stuff maybe is repaired, but it's not at the aesthetic level the consumer wants, and we're able to repair those and then donate those to people who need them, and that often supports underprivileged people to be able to have a great product or helps promote education and outdoor activity for communities that don't have as much access to that. So that's how we really look at trying to keep a high quality product in use for as long as possible and then have alternative options rather than just throwing it in a landfill.